Welcome
Okay.
back into the mock draft for the 2024 NBA draft. We are going down the list. Number 2 overall pick, a place that the Grizzlies obviously love. We love a good second overall pick. Today, we are looking at the Washington Wizards. Tyrone Montgomery will be representing the Washington Wizards. The Wizards did not have the best season. They are one among the NBA's worst defensive teams this last year. They allowed the most points, like 123 points per game. They weren't super effective on the boards. I know I'm not telling you anything that you don't know already, Tyrone, but they need help in a lot of positions, right? One would be the big. Everyone kind of needs a little big. I know they got Marvin Bagley the third, but like you would move him over. It would allow Kyle Kuzma to move over. But then the two guys who I kind of have, like, again, I don't know who you're choosing, just so everyone knows. The two guys in my mind that I think Washington would take in this mock draft, at least, because Alex Sarr is off the table. One's a big and one's a big wing. So I'm interested to see which direction you go and why. With that being said, let's put you on the clock representing the Washington Wizards. Who are you choosing?
Representing the Washington Wizards, I am choosing Stephon Castle out of UConn.
I
Yes.
am shocked. I am shocked. Okay, give me a breakdown. Why?
So the first initial thought was Alex Sarr, but with
Mhm.
him being off the table, the Wizards do need a big man. That's truly for sure. But with him being off the table, I went with Castle because you look at the NBA and the way the dynamic is nowadays. You see teams like the Boston Celtics representing the East in the
Yeah.
NBA Finals. That 1-2 punch, that dynamic 1-2 punch of Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown is something that a lot of teams can't contend with.
Hmm.
The Wizards last year, they took Bilal Coulibaly within the lottery, and he
Hmm.
to be a bright spot. So adding Stephon Castle next to him, it could be a pretty interesting dynamic between the two.
Yeah, Castle is 6'6", 210, coming out of UConn. Obviously, UConn has been a very dominant team for the last little bit. My curiosity lies in I get your 1-2 punch. I get UConn has been good. What makes you overlook Donovan Clingan then in the big position?
Just not a strong believer in him.
Hmm.
Um, I feel like the Wizards can look into free agency this summer to address those needs
Hmm.
within the front court. And then you also look at the fact that you got a guy like Denny that's come alive
Yeah.
within the season for the Wizards. And you still have Kyle Kuzma, who probably should have been an all-star if the Wizards were a winning team. So within that 3 and 4 position and even the 5 position within free agency, I think they're pretty set there.
All right, let's say that the Washington Wizards take Stephon Castle. Give me your like ideal starting lineup for next year that includes him.
Oof. All right. Ideal starting lineup. Last year, towards the end of the season, the Wizards did move Jordan Poole to the point guard position, and it
Mhm.
worked out. I think he's the guy that needs the ball in his hands. So I
Yeah.
will put a point guard. I will move Stephon Castle at the 2,
Mhm.
and I will put Bilal at the 3, Kuzma at the 4, and it's hard to put Denny on the bench there, but you got to at this point if you want to just restart and rebuild this whole thing. And then Marvin Bagley, we can pencil him in at the 5, but I think
But you're
they'll
saying like find a five.
yeah find a 5.
All right. I'm not mad at it. I'm shocked, but I'm
Yeah.
not mad at it. We like a little 1-2 punch here and there. Uh Tyrone, thank you so much. This is so fun. I'm so happy that you chose someone that like that's the fun thing about this draft. We don't know. Like we
I
do not know.
know.
And that's what
Yeah.
makes this fun. Stephon Castle to the Washington Wizards. I appreciate your time so very much.
Likewise, likewise. Thank you.